This is the YWAM base in Musenberg. Pretty cool way to pull tables, map of the world. We have a coffee shop here. Pretty cool. This is my one of my roommates over there. Yeah, and this is my first video that I'm doing, and I'm excited to share a funny story that happened just a little while ago. First off, show you this mountains, beautiful mountains. Oh my gosh, they're so nice. I really love the scenery here in South Africa. It's one of the more beautiful places that I've been to, for sure. Portland's beautiful too. I always tell people that, for sure. Anyway, so my funny story, God's story that happened just the other day. I was getting ready to view that eclipse that happened, and we had a really good viewing here in South Africa, and with the skies and everything, it was just really awesome. I was getting ready for that, and I had my friends that were sitting around, and they were saying, "Hey, we're gonna go to the beach. Do you want to come to the beach with us to look at the eclipse?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's do that." So I went to my house because I live in a separate building, and I dropped off my phone because I don't want my phone to get stolen, because theft is like a big thing here. And then I grabbed my coat because I was cold, and then I'm running back towards the building here. And then one of my other friends, he points to his car and he's like, "Hey, they're waiting for you, jump in the car." And I'm like, oh, okay. And so I didn't want to make him wait, so I jumped in the car. And these weren't the friends that I was talking to, but I was like, okay, these guys are probably all together and we're gonna go watch the eclipse. And so I jump in the car and we start heading off. And I'm thinking, like, I don't know why we're in a vehicle, because the beach is like within walking distance, but whatever. And so I'm like, maybe we're going to like go climb up a mountain and look at it there or something, like. And so we're driving for some time, and I'm like, hey, where are we going? And they're like, "Oh, we're going to Long Street. It's just like this big long street that that's why they call it Long Street, that has like clubs and just like a lot of people, and they go there to hang out late at night." And I was like, okay, that's cool. And I was thinking, okay, maybe that's a place where people are going to watch the eclipse, and maybe there's a big event or something, because I read something online about events happening. Well, as I was sitting in the car, I heard through the conversation that actually what we're doing is we're going down to do street ministry, and that they do this every Friday from 9:30 to 1 a.m., and then I had just jumped in a car, and I had no idea that I was going down to do street ministry. And so it was really funny. So I just went with it. I was just like, cool. Like, and so people were asking me, like, what are your expectations? And I'm like, just to see God move and to let people, because yeah, that's about all I had expectations for. And so we ended up partnering with this guy who's been working down there for like, I think it was like 10 years or something, and he's just been going out on the streets and talking to people who don't have homes, who are addicted to drugs and things like that. And he's just loving them. He's just loving them like Jesus does, and talking with them and asking them how they're doing and building relationships. He also works in the prison ministry with his wife, and so he knows people when they get out of prison, when they're in prison, and he just builds relationships. And when he has opportunity, just shares Jesus, prays with them. Yeah, it's just really being a huge light, and people are getting off of drugs. People are coming to know Jesus. It's really, really awesome. So anyway, had a really good time. It was a struggle, because it was my first time just thinking, how do I engage, with these people in conversations and go deep and stuff like that. But it was my first time, so just have grace for myself. And I'm excited to do it again. And yeah, just try new things, stuff like that. But that was my funny God experience that was kind of a mistake, but I don't think it was a mistake. I think I was supposed to be there, and it was a really fun time seeing the eclipse and doing ministry.